Welcome, Virgo. We're doing an energy reading for you today. It is a general reading, so it's trust yourself what resonates, leave what does not. We are doing January 2025. We're recording this, so anytime you're watching this is the most perfect time for you. Now, a big welcome to those that are new to my channel, those that follow me regularly. Love your support. If you do enjoy my readings, make sure to subscribe to my channel, show the love, hit that like button and the notification bell to get notified when your next star sign readings up on my channel. Now, there is an announcement of the winners for December. There was 2 personal readings up for grabs in the first 3 weeks of December. Do have another competition running at the moment. So the winners who have actually already claimed their prize, the first winner was Lena Mello, who won a personal reading for being the new subscriber in December. And Erin Hardy won the other personal reading for being a very positive community member. So congrats to both of our winners, and you do have a chance to go into the competition draw for the new competition, which has been running for the last week in December all the way through to the end of January. So there's 2 prizes up for grabs. You can hear that tinkling. There's a very beautiful Swarovski crystal dolphin wind chime. That will be going to a new subscriber during that competition period. And the other prize is a very beautiful amethyst peace pendant. That'll be going to a very positive community member that stands out during that competition time. Again, you've got right up until the end of January. You'll automatically go in the draw. There's nothing else you need to do except be your natural, beautiful selves. Now, if you do need an extra guidance and support with a personal reading, they are open. Currently booking into the 3rd week in January, my love. So just keep that in mind if you do want a personal reading. Booking link is on here and down below. Let's dive in. So Virgo, pulling your essential energy, which is mostly around either something you need to focus around on self, something you're going through right now. Okay. You've pulled repetition. Now, if we have a look in the corner, there's a feminine figure in a state of anguish, and yet the one in the center is kind of reflective, but there's also all the stages of the moon. So Spirit's asking you where in your life you're repeating patterns, and it'll be patterns that don't serve you. So it could be ways in which you traditionally think about certain things in a certain way. It could be behavioral patterns. Spirit's saying, are there any patterns playing out in your life that kind of trip you up? Asking you to have a look at those. All right, let's have a look at 4 key areas of focus for you, and then we'll pull you lots of clarifiers. Oh, some of you need to release some old things that don't serve you any longer. We will dive into that. And it's time to take some time out in pleasure. So really enjoying life, getting out in nature, having time off, doing things that light you up. Oh, there's a focus on love here. And there's quite a bit of change happening or about to happen. Add this up with some crystals. All right, let's have a look at your spiritual guidance. Oh, in terms of release, you've got the mirror, which is taking a time to reflect on self. I hold the mirror up to see, accept, and love all of me. So are you holding or having any negative self-talk going on within self where you're putting yourself down at all? Watch that. And you've got the morning star, which is all about radiance. I shoot for the stars. Radiance is my birthright. It's directly related to love and taking time out and pleasure. So really enjoying life. And you got the 7 sisters, which is sisterhood enriches my life. So it just refers to, you may physically have sisters. It can represent your friendships. Okay, you got the inner temple, which is going within your shadow side to learn your life lessons. Kind of interesting at the top, we've got a bit of release work going on and a bit of healing around self, how you feel about self. All right, let's pull some guidance from the energy oracle in terms of clarifiers. Let's have a look at release and accepting and loving all parts of self. Okay, you've got blossoming abundance here, though. So there's some kind of timing issue going on in your life right now. So we're saying just take a very practical approach to life. You've got the thinking woman there. Here's the attachment. So there is something that's holding you back or holding you stuck. What is that? Oh, there's something where you've experienced a broken heart. So perhaps you've shoved it down. Directly related to opening up the door to love. So you kind of got to ask yourself, am I fully open to love? Am I still holding on to something that doesn't serve me that I need to release? Let's have a look at taking time out and pleasure. Okay, you've got the temple path here. So you might be exploring your spiritual side more. You've got woman holding a heart here. There is a focus on love. So girls, not only being practical, but also tapping into that emotional side when it comes to love. Okay, you got the daughter spirit watching over you. So there's a lot of angels and spirit guides around you right now. Let's have a look at love, where you're shooting for the stars here, feeling really good actually. Okay, Spirit's saying you're the magician in the mirror. So if you want a love relationship, or if you are in a love relationship, it's entirely up to you where you place your time and energy. There's also a focus on your coin. So you are very grounded around financial security and stability. And you're high vibing right now. You're in the crown chakra, or you need to be. All right, let's have a look at your friendships or sisterhood here. Okay, you've got the daughter money opening. Now, it could be your friends that are doing really well. It could be you doing really well. You got yin and yang, which is being in balance between taking action and taking time off. There's a big focus on your coin here. And there is this beautiful caring connection. There is a love interest here. Things are looking really good here, Virgo. There's just a little bit of old stuff to clear up. Let's have a look at change going on. Okay, it's related to your energy levels and your vitality. So maybe a bit of a focus on health and wellness. There's a bit of an indecision going on at a bit of a crossroads. We'll dive into that. Okay, so we're saying just trust your intuition and what feels right for you when it comes to decisions. Okay. When it comes to indecision, Spirit's saying you've got to take action. So don't hold yourself stuck. Trust yourself and make a choice. Let's have a look at you going within your shadow side to learn your life lessons. Okay, some of you may need to seek a healer of the ages, counselor, psychologist to explore it, because perhaps you're not really sure what those lessons are. What does that look like? Well, sometimes we can have a repeating pattern that's at a very deep subconscious level and we don't know why it's playing out. Now, when that happens, we could have blocked things out of our memory bank because they were too traumatic to deal with. That could go all the way back to childhood. There could be some subconscious patterning playing out where if you kind of had a psychologist or a counselor as a sounding board who deal with this kind of thing all the time, they could probably help you find some clarity around it. It's directly related to the heart chakra. Okay, there's lots of doors you can open. There's lots of possibilities here. Why is that coming out? Okay, the throat chakra here, which is speaking your truth. So you kind of got to ask yourself, do I hold myself back in any way from expressing myself when it comes to my heart? Oh, yeah. All right, let's put some guidance from the Goddess Guidance deck. Let's have a look at this release that Spirit's asking for you to pay attention to, which is really going to help you love all parts of self. Something happened when it came to love. It could be a long way back in the past. Wow. There's a focus on home right now. So moving home, your home location, something around home, that could be some changes happening. You're very independent. So you kind of got to ask yourself, as whatever I've been through, am I hyper independent? What does that look like? It means you feel like you have to do everything on your own versus asking for help or allowing anyone to help you or get close to you. Are you hyper independent? Got beautiful abundance and prosperity happening for you. So that's looking really good. Let's have a look at you taking time out and pleasure. When you do, you're really going to be in your higher states of consciousness. There is a focus on love here. Oh, your high priestess energy is coming out. So you are connecting more with your spiritual side. You've got Kali endings and beginnings. The old must be released to allow the new to enter. There's some kind of old wounding that needs to be released. And there's also something where you're going to need to back yourself. Stand up for yourself. Let's have a look at love here, where you're feeling really good. Spirit's saying it's up to you where you place your time and energy. There is a big focus on your coin. You've got a star of fertility, perfect time to kick off new ideas and projects, new things you want to do. Spirit's saying you need to love yourself and others no matter what the situation. So being very kind, compassionate. Oh, you're divinely watched over by a guardian angel. You have so many spirit guides around you right now. Wow. Let's have a look at this side, which is mostly taking action on any decisions. Don't procrastinate on choices you need to make. There is a focus on boosting your vitality. There's a beautiful love here. Money's looking really good. And possibly seeking some life lessons. Yeah. Oh, you may be feeling extra sensitive and vulnerable right now. So watch that. I have done an ebook and masterclass on emotional sensitivity. If you struggle to manage your emotional sensitivity, you've got to say no to people around demands on your time and energy. So putting healthy boundaries in place. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, tired, and a bit extra sensitive, there's a focus on self-care and having a little bit of alone time just to recharge your batteries. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. You've got, is our undying love, the love he shared wasn't wasted, it was received. Now that's an ending. Now that could be somebody physically leaving the world, has left the world. That can be a relationship that's over. Now it could be a love relationship, it could be a friendship, it could be anything to do with a relationship. Now, if it was this situation over here, which was in the past, which has left a heart wound, then it's almost like you didn't waste your time in that connection, Spirit's saying. You've got infinite supply. You're very abundant right now. So that's like a promise from the universe around your material needs and your emotional needs being met for today and all of your tomorrows. All right, let's put you some guidance from the Crystal Healing deck. You got purification here. You need to do a cleanse of your energy, emotional waters. There's something you're holding on to, that you're holding on to that's old. Oh, okay, it's related to inner child healing. So this could be the patterning playing out that's sitting at a very deep subconscious level. That can take quite a bit to unearth and to understand, because when we have inner child wounding, which goes all the way back to childhood, it can be literally be embedded in the neural pathways of your brain. So we can have a lot of subconscious patterning playing out in how we show up in relationships, how we deal with others, how we feel about ourselves, how we feel about life. I have done an ebook and masterclass on healing the inner child. Some of you may definitely need to seek a counselor or psychologist to figure out what's going on there. because it can really give you some aha moments. You don't need to be emotional about it, because I'm not really feeling that you're overly emotional, but there's attachments holding you stuck, old patterning holding you stuck. A little bit. Okay, Spirit's saying you need to be really flexible and patient right now with other people and the timing of things, and regularly ground your energy to Mother Earth. Get out in nature. Okay. Spirit's saying watch the lunar cycles. They may significantly affect your energy. We've got a full moon on the 15th of the month. Watch that. Could feel a little heavy. We're saying doing anything where you deeply relax, like guided meditations, meditative states, would really help. That means we completely switch off the mind and we go into deep relaxation in the physical body. I'll link in the guided meditation playlist on my channel. It's free. There's like 100 guided meditations in there. All you got to do is click play, lay down and listen. None of this cross-legged stuff. Allow the full body to relax. If you fall asleep, they'll still work. Do any around healing the inner child. There's some in there for that. Any around forgiveness practices. Any around connecting to your angels and your spirit guides, because they're coming through really strongly. Absolutely a time to focus on some self-care and self-love right now. You pulled fertility again. So again, perfect time to kick off new things, ideas, projects, and have courage, Spirit saying. One, to face the shadow side. And you're also manifesting a whole lot of new things here, very abundant. All right, let's put some guidance from the Messenger Oracle. Now, Spirit's saying, do not fear the unknown. So it's almost feeling like a time of deep exploration of self, reflection, and to seek your answers within. You already know what you want to do. You don't need to ask other people around you. Oh, look, and let two become one. Allowing someone to be close to you. It's directly related to love. And let the emotions flow. Some of you need to do a bit of an emotional release. I don't know if you're feeling stressed. When you do that, the third eye chakra is going to completely open, which is your intuition. All right, let's pull you some guidance from the tarot. Oh, you got the Knight of Inspiration. Have a look at that, which is being unstoppable. So this release work is just going to strengthen you. What does it mean? You're going to come into a place of being whole, balanced and whole. You've got the Queen of Voices, which is you speaking your truth in accordance with your own values and integrity. When you speak your truth, it's going to help people around you. Even if they don't want to hear it, it's going to help them. And you got the Five of Voices. So there may be a need to apologize to someone, or someone apologizing to you, extending the olive branch. Okay, it could be in friendships. Hello, watch that. Watch this though. It's coming out with devil energy. Be mindful of someone coming towards you that's in a friendship circle that's previously had devil energy playing out. Trying to come back in and apologize. You also need to just be mindful of your own shadow side playing out. Any guidance on that? Okay, Spirit's saying you're very creative right now. There's a lot of creative ideas within you. Whoever's trying to come back and apologize to you, put you in this place before, right? Which was not great. And out of that, you became a lot stronger. You're very strong dealing with that situation. So you kind of got to ask yourself, if that's somebody that was in a friendship circle that was devil energy before, be mindful of why they're trying to come back in. If it's self, then you kind of got to face self if you've done something where you feel like, oh, I wasn't showing up as my best self there. Do I need to apologize? You got a message just to charge forward. Just keep moving forward. But whatever you do, do it from a place of temperance and balance. which is kind of beautiful energy. And Spirit's saying you're going to have a lot on your plate. So you got the 10 of inspiration here. You've only got one jug, right? And there's 10 jugs there to fill. You will exhaust yourself if you're trying to do everything, which is why you've got a message here about putting healthy boundaries in place around your time and energy. You're doing too much. You need to be honest with yourself and take some time for self. All right, let's pull some guidance from your animal spirit guides. Should be interesting. Okay, you got the turkey spirit, which is give with gratitude and grace. That's really just being grateful for the blessings in your life. And the groundhog spirit, time to let go. Some of you definitely need to let go of old stuff that doesn't serve you any longer. And the coyote spirit, trust in divine detours. So you might make some plans and the universe has got a different idea about that. And the wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. That's just learning your life lessons. We can only learn our life lessons though when we reflect on self and situations. All right, let's pull your message from your angels. We got Archangel Metatron. I'm your link between heaven and earth, between your humanity and your divinity. I'm here to help you heal the conflict that exists between your heart and mind. Fill me in your heart and thoughts through oneness. There is love. So you kind of got to ask yourself, am I in a conflict about anything in my life? Am I toing and froing? Because when we have that going on, it just upsets our sense of inner peace. Yeah. So it's about being congruent with what you want, aligning with what you want. All right, my loves, those are your messages. Love to hear how this reading resonated for you. Do reach out for a personal reading if you need extra guidance and support at this time. Take it easy, and for now, much love, much light. Namaste.